Parker, Randy Bailey from Survivor Gabon and Heroes vs. Villains. I am a gift from your dad. Your dad would like for me to talk to you a little bit about being on Survivor, uh, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So let's talk about the good things, the pros. You make a little bit of money, even if you lose. You make a few $1,000s. I think the last place person gets around 15,000 total, and it goes up from there. So you make a little bit of money, uh, which was nice. I made some great friends, which was also nice. I'm friends with people from both my seasons, as well as a bunch of people that I didn't play with. Brett LaBelle, Chris Hammonds are good friends of mine that I never would have had without the Survivor experience. It's also fun getting attention. It's fun when somebody recognizes you, wants your autograph. It's been 10 or 12 years since I did it, and I'm not going to lie to you, that is fun. However, the downside to some of this, we have a saying in the reality TV business: in on a limousine and out on a taxi cab. So what that means is, while they want you and you're hot, they do everything for you. They kiss your butt. When they're done with you, they just kick you to the curb. Uh, so, and then you're faced with this huge culture shock. Like yesterday, I was famous, and today I'm not. Uh, I've had two stalkers from being on the show, and I'm not talking about just admirers. I'm talking about crazy women that show up at my back door in the middle of the night. They've flown across the country. Uh, it's nuts. You think you'd like that, but trust me, you won't. I went 24 days in Gabon without taking a crap. I was so constipated that I was almost medevaced from the game. They didn't include any of that in the show. What I had to do was swim out into the lake, and I actually had to dig without grossing you out. I hope you don't gross out easily, but I had to dig myself and evacuate my bowels. It took me hours, and I was able to stay in the game. So, stuff like that is not pretty. Uh, if you go on Survivor, there's one winner. There's one winner that the production makes look good, and there's 19 losers that make you look foolish. Your dad says that you're social, you're athletic. He says you're smart. Before you get on the show, those things sound like assets, but they're not. That's the perfect recipe to make you look silly. And trust me, production can do it. The producers are smarter than you. They're smarter than me, and they're seeing everything that's going on, and you're not seeing anything that's going on. Uh, Another big factor is the game has changed so much. It is not the game that I admit I fell in love with 20 years ago. Uh, in Gabon, we had two tribe swaps and two immunity idols, and I still got screwed by those twists and advantages. Nowadays, there's so many twists and advantages that it's one big game of rock, paper, scissors. Being social, being athletic, not going to help you at all. Luck, that's all there is to it. Uh, After Heroes versus Villains, I got deathly ill. I could not hold any food down. I had diarrhea for a year and a half. I kid you not. I could not get on a flight because I had to go to the bathroom every 20 minutes. Yeah, Gabon, I'm constipated. Heroes, Villains, I've got diarrhea. They had to give me a colonoscopy where they go in from the backside and look, and then they had to give me an endoscopy. I was on all kinds of drugs. Uh, I chipped two teeth. I had to get a root canal. So it's not as glamorous as they make it sound. Once the final episode airs, the I can't even think of the name of it anymore. the final episode where everybody gets together, the reunion show. That's what happens when you get old. You lose your mind. After the reunion show, they buy you a plane ticket home, and that's it. Let's see what else. I took some notes here. Colonoscopy, diarrhea. Oh yeah, not to mention after Heroes vs. Villains, I got back and I had lost my job. I had a cush job where I sat in my living room editing videos, making pretty good money, and I trained somebody to do my job while I was gone, and they were paying him half as much, and I got back and I had lost my job. So let's see. Anyway, I got death threats, marriage proposals, and they can edit you any way you want. You might think that you're going to be edited as the athletic stud, but no, actually they're editing you like a fool. Anyway, with all that being said, there are some good things about it. Like I said, the friends, a little bit of money, but it's not all good. And if I haven't talked you out of it, or if I've talked you into it, who knows, and you still want to apply, I believe you're old enough, 17-year-olds can apply now, hit me up on Twitter, and I'll be happy to look at your video and give you a pointer or two. And Parker, this is the longest cameo I've ever done, 6.5 minutes. So, and I could go on for an hour about things that suck about being on Survivor. So anyway, let me know what you plan on doing. If you apply, good luck. If you don't apply, good luck also. Parker and Michael, King of Gabon, out.